Ooh. Yes, yes, very good. Okay, I don't know why Twitch always goes first. Why does YouTube take forever? There we go. No, Max, I'm not putting this laptop down. This laptop dies when I tell it can die. But also, don't tell the fighters I use their cold compresses to cool off my computer. Those are supposed to be for emergencies only. But hey, if it works, it works. Okay. Now let's see if me using my medical knowledge, which by the way, if you can indeed use first aid objects on electronics, I argue that you should be able to use it as a medicine skill. My medicine skills should translate a little bit to electronics. God, guys. No, I'm not gonna let it die, okay? I got this laptop from a very questionable character, and that decision— oh my— you— oh, you dumb dirty bitch. But look how smooth that was, guys. That death was from my own clumsiness, not because of lag. Guys, when I build a PC finally— no, this laptop— listen, I will reach into the ether and pull back its screaming electronic heart, okay? It is not permitted to die until I allow it. Okay, this laptop— I told you, I will Frankenstein this laptop together with duct tape and coils before I put it into the ground. Alright, this thing is gonna be a horrific nightmare before I allow it to rest. That's what it gets, okay? And not even like a friendly way either of like, oh, I just love this laptop so much. It's like, no, laptop, you must suffer. This is Clanker cruelty. When they rise up, they'll know it's me. They'll know me by my deeds. Yeah, this laptop is supporting a small ecosystem of life support products. The fan that keeps it alive, the SD cards that it's corrupting, the 10,000 cords I have to replace because it's probably burning through the wiring of them because it's just incompatible with civilized life. No! I hate this level so much. Guys, if I have to hate being here, so does my laptop. You think my laptop should get a pass? It let me download this game. Of all the games to not corrupt, it should have been this one. Oh no, guys. The file. It's unreadable. I guess we'll have to play Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Oh god. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Listen, you. Annoyed. Also, any backseat driving at all you guys would like to give me to solve this, I would welcome, okay? I'm just getting mollywalked by hags. Please just... This hag is the most annoying, but the easiest to dispatch. Oh no! I knew it. I knew you guys were gonna accuse me of some nefarious shit. That's why I was like, quick, the cold compresses. I'm like performing CPR on this laptop. I'm like, they'll think I did this shit on purpose. No! Stupid fucking hags. Okay. First it was the pitchforks. And I said, these are my least favorite. And here's the thing, the hags are whatever. It's the fact that they're on some stupid support beam. I was pretty far there too. That makes me mad. Guys, I've died so many times. Hello. Welcome to the Suffer Olympics. Oh god. I only read the first part of your username and I was like, Sherwin Williams paint can. If you join the Discord, unfortunately, I'm going to make that your nickname. I'm sorry, but it just is what it is. You're gonna have to change your profile picture and everything. I love that. Guys, if only I had a Smith & Wesson, they'd be learning a Smith & Wesson. Just don't talk to the computer, okay? Don't talk to him, alright? He knows what he's done. Remember all those nights when I was editing footage and you decided to crash, losing me hours of time and work? You know what you did, clanker piece of shit. Honestly, I should let you guys watch me dissect this computer and put its various components into, like, nitroglycerin or something. It'd be, like, one of the most ethical, unethical videos I've ever put out. I'd be like, guys, we have to punish this computer for what it's done to us. I make all the other electronics watch just so they know that I'm not fucking around. You know? Just like, listen. You better behave. Oh, maybe we could use a new update right No! I would burn this cathedral to the ground. What do we need to be in these rafters for? Just walk around like a normal person. Or are you a fucking macaque? Ridiculous. Guys, it may be a shock to you, but I don't like doing crash out streams. I don't really feel like it's good to hold that kind of hate in your heart. Toaster's innocent, it's already paid the price. This toaster came into the world born of evil, okay? This toaster came from the unholy union of some stalker being like, hey Riley, a moment of your time, and I was like, you know what, let's tell the origin story of the laptop, because I feel like this is a very dark story. So, there's this dude, right, who's just completely obsessed with me, and I'm not talking about, like, the Doctors Without Borders guy, that one was kind of funny, too. That one was kind of more interesting, because I was really trying to get some Austrian, 1920s jokes off at the club, and they were not landing, let me tell you. And I was having a great time, but that guy was, like, fucking up my mojo. But anyway, so I'm at the club, and this guy comes in. He's just, like, real pomp and circumstance kind of dude. And he's like, oh, hello, Riley. And I was like, hello. And this other guy had been pissing me off, so I was in a mood. You know, and for whatever reason, the days where I'm just, like, in a foul mood at the club, I'm making less money. People really are sick, you know what I mean? People really just, like, I guess, hate fucking their ex-wives, and something about me being in a bad mood just really, like, puts them in a real wistful mood. So, this guy comes in and he's like, oh my gosh, Riley, like, you know. I'm just like, dude, I'm busy, okay? I'm trying to perfect this move that I'm working on. I don't want to be bothered, okay? And he slides a $100 bill across the table, and I'm like, I'm listening. He's like, a moment of your time, my lady. And I'm like, no, this guy's gonna be a pain in the ass. Slides another $100 down, and I'm like, And it's just like, this guy knows he's a pain in the ass, and that's why he's tipping in hundreds. I'm just like, but you know what? You gotta kind of admire a little bit a guy that knows he's terrible. So I'm like, alright, what is it? And he's like, oh, I just want to talk, blah, 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 blah. He's like, what could I do to earn a day's worth of your time? And I was just like, not really much, dude. Laptop is exploding, my car is on the fritz, like, there's nothing really you can do. He goes, well, what if I bought you a new laptop? And I was like, yeah, sure. That's ridiculous. And then he did. He did buy me this laptop, but it was under the guise of, like, the worst date I've ever gone in my entire life. It was awful. Now, something you guys may not know about me, I hate shrimp. I hate it. I hate it so much. The texture is of pineapples, and the taste is of, in my opinion, spoiled seafood, which I am not a big fan of. I like crab, but shrimp, no thank you. Okay, well, at least I'm not completely at the... God. Story's, like, giving me flashback trauma. Anyway, so I go on the worst date of my life with what could arguably be described as, Ray Fiennes from Red Dragon. And he's, like, just the fucking weirdest dude you've ever met in your life. And I'm like, you know, I'm starting to understand where the divorce came from. And... no, get out. Actually. Turns out, get all the way out. I don't know why people always try and play me when I'm crashing out. It's ridiculous. If you think you're coming here to someone that is entirely magnanimous, you are mistaken, okay? There's a little something called equity that you gotta put in, where you can start making demands of me. That's always really pissed me off. This isn't a soup kitchen. Don't come here for handouts. Crazy. So anyway, I go on the worst date of my life, and this guy's like, ha ha ha. I bet the waitress thinks that I've got some young thing with me, and I'm like, no, this guy completely, like, just has no wherewithal. I'm like, no, she's wondering if she needs to, like, phone the police. Like, she is very much worried that this is a Liam Neeson Taken situation, and she's gonna need to phone the authorities. And this guy's just, like, being mad pushy and ridiculous, and it was, like, just really ridiculous. And then here's the real kicker. He tried to adopt a cat. He was like, what if I adopt a cat, and you come to my house, and then you set up the house for this cat? And I'm like, dude, you are putting off 10,000 red flags. You are the craziest, most unhinged person I think I may have ever met. There is not a snowball's chance in hell that I would ever go to your home for any reason. What are you talking about, dude? So, this laptop, and I will say this with 100% certainty, was not worth any interaction with that person. I was like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? And then, like, not 3 months after that, by the way, I was like, lose my number, dude. Like, you're way crazy. Okay? A sane, rational person would never. I'm giving this man nothing, and he's, like, dreaming of this whole, like, crazy, insane future of the two of us. And I'm just like, sir, you have massively misread, my attitude, and just sort of, general... There we go. I'm like, sir, you have misread my temperament, pretty catastrophically, if you think that I am just going to, like, docilely accept the terms of your entrapment. That's ridiculous. And then, like, to add insult to injury, like, 3 months after, I was like, dude, lose my number, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like, you're doing too much. Tries to ask out my girlfriend. Like, tries to ask out my, I'm like, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I was like, yeah, maybe don't go on a date with that dude. That guy is crazy. And she was like, yeah, sure. But, like, she said, yeah, sure, in a way that's just like, oh, you're trying to, like, keep me out of, like, a cozy, comfortable life. And I'm just like, oh, this bitch should be a problem. I mean, why wouldn't she be? You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I, like a lot of you, have a real big problem with women that are a fucking headache, unfortunately. Don't hate the player, hate the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't gamble. I don't drink anymore. But what I do like is to get myself a headache every now and then. You know what I mean? But, I don't know. Ultimately, she just couldn't act right. Very, very sad. But she did very briefly change her tone once this Colombian chick was sniffing around, so. I wonder what that Colombian girl's up to, actually. I should send her a card. Why would you do that, Pinocchio? God damn it, nobody asked you to jump. I hate this level so much. I might hate this level more than any other level I've hated in a game ever. Truly. So this laptop was born out of the ill intentions of a madman and fostered with a League of Legends addiction for near on a decade. So this laptop was basically forged in the ring of, in the fires of Mount Doom. And it needs to pay penance for its unholy birth. Okay? So when I say that this laptop gets to die, when I say it gets to die, I mean it. I mean that this laptop has some shit to atone for. Because why on earth did I have to eat shrimp rice on the most miserable day? Are you kidding me? Okay, that was ridiculous. And I ate every bite of that too, because I was like, if I clear my plate, there will be no more reason for me to be here. Oh, every bite, absolute suffering. I should have faked anaphylaxis, honestly. I should have just been like, ugh. Just be completely done with it. Yeah, I want to say, if I really think hard on it, probably the worst date ever. And I've been on some pretty bad dates before. Ladies, show of hands, how many of you have been on a date that's turned into an actual drug deal before? Show of hands. Anybody? Definitely a unique experience. And at a certain point, you start to wonder, like, have people lost their fucking minds? Like, have they truly lost their minds? No, the laptop was not innocent. And in fact, I bought the laptop to play Saurian. I was like, can this laptop play Saurian? I would like to LARP as a dinosaur. And they're like, oh yeah, for sure, this laptop can totally play Saurian. Barely. This laptop can barely play Saurian. Now, to be fair, that was in the early stages of the game. Games are kind of bloated in the beginning. But yeah, it just... Ugh. Now, I will say this, the laptop that I was playing on before was pretty funny. So, that laptop I actually built while I lived with my demon mother as a high schooler, because I was like, I need a laptop. I could see already, as a teenager, that the internet was the way of the future, okay? I precognitions, even as a teen, and I was like, this is where it's going. This might be my punishment, actually. This is my punishment for every evil thought I've ever had in my life, is just this game refusing. This is my purgatory, actually. My purgatory. I'm on my purgatory run right now, you guys. Alright, we're never leaving this level. This is where we live. This is where we eat, sleep, drink, fuck. This is where we live. This is the level forever. In this goddamn cathedral. Oh, man. My Catholic grandmother would lose her mind if she saw me playing this. Riley, you can't blaspheme in a cathedral. Have you seen the cathedral? Okay. This place is corrupted. This is no longer a house of worship. Check out the high tides. Oh yeah, the cafe game. Yeah, that'd definitely be more relaxing. I'm on a Steam timeout though. I have far too many games, and I need to figure out how to play them. I need to figure out what I need to graft onto this laptop so that I can stream the games in my library, because I'm getting too many of them. And honestly, I probably have plenty of games on there that wouldn't be such a struggle to both stream and rant to. But you know, it's just kind of like... Oh, nice, she missed. And then I run. See, if you just stab them fast enough, you don't have to worry about running. There's gotta be a shortcut in this area. This is such bullshit that there's not a shortcut. Like, there should be a platform that runs me back up here at this point, because it's so stupid and ridiculous. Stupid tag. I have to wait for this. Be over here. Oh, you bitch. God, I hate them so much. Okay. Don't follow him off that cliff. Stupid. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here until I... You dumb raggedy bitch! Ugh. How many deaths? I'm scared to even look, you guys. I don't really want to know. I need to know. How many deaths are we at? Somebody break the news. Once again, I am employing the same rule as Dead Space. If we get to 200 deaths, I'm dropping the difficulty, because this is ridiculous. At the very least for the chapter, because there's no way you guys want to just watch me die over and over and over again in this cathedral. There's no way. Unless, of course, you guys are sadists. I hate this cathedral so much. I'm just gonna leave them here. If I fall again, I hope they rip my corpse to pieces. And I hate them so much. Yeah, I need to figure out what I need to graft onto this laptop so that I can play, like, for example, I have Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I've been really enjoying. I can get a real good rant going on an Assassin's Creed Odyssey. You know what I mean? No! Yeah, as it should be. Ripped apart by ghouls. Careful. Whoa! Guys, I'm pretty excited to read part 2 of Lonesome Dove in the book club on Wednesday. We're gonna probably follow the exact same path that we did last week, where we read the book on Wednesday and Saturday and then watch the movie on Sunday. Can't really remember what happens in episode 2, but I think episode 2 we get to meet Clara, who Gus and Jake Spoon pined after when they were younger men. I don't know if, like, young men is entirely accurate, but younger at the very least. One more. Also supposed to do. Just a real messy shuffle. I worried that the gilded edges on these were going to be a problem, but so far they've held up. Okay. Top, middle, or bottom? I'm so itchy. Bottom. Alright, what's your fate? You got upside down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of wands, and that is the, I don't think that's thorn apple. It's been a while since I've seen that one. Deterna? What's another word for Deterna? Devil's Trumpet. You got the upside down Devil's Trumpet, which is a specific type of vine. And it means, so as I've already explained to you guys, the wands are the fire symbol, like casting firebolts. And a 7 is quite high. That means an inability to recognize an inner potential leading to failure. Okay. A highly poisoned... Oh my god, It's also called thorn apple. Fuck yeah. Guys, I'm getting so good at remembering these botany terms. Honestly, it was like, there was a point in my life where there was a divergence between, like, animal science and botany. And I chose animal science, but that was, I think, at times, wrong. Can you fucking imagine if I was a botanist? I'd be unstoppable. The plants behind me, I'd be like this century's insane ADHD poison ivy. It'd be amazing. I would have so many plants, it'd be insane. They'd be coming out of the walls and shit. It'd be insane. Anyway, the highly poisonous species, also known as thorn apple, makes a potent salve, but used by assassins in India. The wands are brass Vajra, V-A-J-R-A, Vajra, which symbolize the balance of enlightenment with destruction. Fun. I like that one. I'm gonna pull my own. Just to test myself on my botany. My mid-year resolution is to get better at these tarot cards because I have not been studying like I was at the beginning of the year. I was studying so much in the winter, you guys. I was reading my little book in line everywhere. And I haven't been doing that as much lately. And I would like to get back into studying because I do enjoy studying. And especially, there's something really aesthetically pleasing with botany that I really liked. I think something I've never shared with you guys is I actually made a plant field guide when I was in my associates for ecology. And I went to a nursery and I documented over 100 different types of plants. This was like an extra credit project that we can do. And for whatever reason, my teacher didn't really like me, and so she gave me a bad grade on it, which really pissed me off because somebody else did a similar but less like detail-oriented work, and they got a better grade than me, and it made me very, very angry. I think so much so that I actually like burned that, which I really regret because I think I did a really good job. She didn't like that I drew everything, and like I drew it, but I also had the actual physical samples of everything in there, and she didn't care for that, and that really bummed me out. But that so much to say that the plant knowledge sometimes just like comes out. Like sometimes I'll just be like, oh, that's a barberry tree, and I'm like, where the hell did that come from? You know what I mean? It's like being possessed by a botany demon, sort of, a little bit. Did you know those are spring snow crab apples? Who said that? Anyway, little fun fact about Byrd. All right. Oh no, a fire card. I got the Knight of Wands, and that is, I want to say it's Moonflower, but I could be wrong. That's not a Venus flytrap at all. Nope. Wrong symbol. Passion Flower. A warrior, someone with an equal measure of passion and cruelty, hot-blooded. Okay. Mind your business, tarot deck. Mind your business. Anyhow. I should probably also confess that I have been looking up fruit trees. I've been looking covetously at a bunch of different fruit trees. I don't know that I'll know contentment until I have a fully fruited apricot tree. Come here. I hate climbing up here. I really hate it. And here's the thing, I don't mind climbing in real life. It's more the fatigue that comes with climbing that I don't care for. Like, because the climbing part's pretty easy, actually. You just do, like, you know, one foot in front of the other, one arm over the other, you know what I mean? But at a certain point, the fatigue sets in, and your muscles literally refuse to go further. Like, I don't really do roller coasters, but I will climb a rope at a gym, you know? And my biggest complaint about doing that, of which are many, is that... No! God damn it. Why should I have a wrench on me? Maybe the wrench is the way to go here. We'll see. Instead of trying to be quick and slow. Parry on that's not bad. Whoa, okay. Alright. Twink plumber, okay. That's not bad. Oh yeah, the parry on that's insane. Listen. Ooh. Ah, what a wallop. Although this one I think is knife ready. Unbelievable. Okay. How many deaths, guys, is too many deaths? Like, if you had to guess. Alright, where are we at right now? No way it's that many. I've only died 12 times. It feels like so many more. Doesn't it? There's no way. There's no way. It's just gotta be so behind. I guess. Alright. This is my own fault for not being more cautious when I got to the next room. Because I got to the next room where there's like the electric balls like rolling down the hill. And I didn't immediately go to see if there was a stargazer, and I got clipped by one of those balls. So then I had to fucking come back here again. Come on, pop up. The wet slap of their feet to me is so hilarious. You bitch. Don't interrupt me. Interrupt me when I'm in the middle of stabbing you. Unbelievable. Oh no! What a waste. I had that there for the boss fight. I did not intend to use that. There we go. Well, I guess you can't really block from the back. Nice. Don't die! Woo! Okay. Wow, that was such a struggle. We did it, gang. Okay. I'm in this area, which for whatever reason, I can't get through there. This is where the electric stuff is at. Ooh, wall of text, my favorite. drop one. I'm gonna go over here. Okay. No thanks. Okay. Very dark over here for whatever reason. Okay. So thankfully, we've ended up in here. Archbishop is dead. Those who are alive must flee from the dead. Oh shit. A bit of a cheap shot, but no way am I getting ambushed in this room. Need to go back over there? Okay. Okay. That wasn't terrible. A little scared for nothing, but whatever. And I don't care about that other room until I find a stargazer, because I am not climbing that freaking cathedral again. I'm gonna be so cautious, you have no idea. Course. Of course! Guys, I can't jump. This is bad. Forward jump. I need to make that. That's fine. Okay. Is that not what I set this to? Guys, I'm gonna die immediately, and it's gonna make me very upset. I don't want to do this! That's so fucked up to not have a... I need to find where this goddamn stargazer is. We're gonna take a quick commercial break because I need to know that there's a stargazer and I need to configure this jump setting or we will never leave this. You mean this is a jump level 2? Has this game taken... This game aims to take everything from me. Okay. We'll be back shortly. Guys, I've got bad news. There is no other stargazer. Once more. Now, it would be nice if I could just go over here. If I could just jumpity jump over this area. Why even put it there, you know? Ooh. Okay. Oh shit, 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 shit. Even worth it? I hate it up here. I hate it so much. Ugh. No! Get up! I'm still on the same level as when you left. I hate it here. This place is a prison. Unbelievable. I'm at like 170 deaths, probably. It's unbelievable. If we get to 200 deaths, I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure for a minute just to cool off. Here's the other thing that I find a little unreasonable. It takes a while to get to these deaths because I'm not dying immediately. You know? Okay, so they have to use the stairs. That's a tip I should have learned 25 deaths ago. That was crazy. Did she just, what, puke on me? No! Least satisfying death reel. No third one? Okay. Believe she pushed me off the pillar. The nerve of this bitch. Killing so many of these people, it's literally degrading my weapon. The iron is rusting my blade. All of text. Nice. I do worry to a to a certain extent that this is going to burn this image into the back of my laptop. Just because we've spent so much time here. I just have like a phantom remnant of the I feel like we're getting faster at this, if anything. Like, instead of depression, spite is what's driving me now. I'll make sure I grab all 3 of those. Very annoying to have to hunt the 3rd one down. Got him. A little stingy for that, I think, but whatever. Unbelievable. Alright, guys. This is gonna be the one. Surely. You just gotta... Eee. I hate this level so much. This is the most tedious bullshit. Don't jump off that platform, I'll scream! My dentist is gonna hate this. I just crack a molar. He's like, Jesus, Byrd, what have you been doing? Chewing on marbles or something? I don't know, Doc. Something like that. Hey, Doc, you ever think that developers deserve less? You ever think that? You ever think that maybe chaining them up and forcing them to develop these games was actually a public good, instead of letting them have free reign, do whatever they wanted? Perhaps we were leashing some sort of, like, primordial evil that now that we've unleashed, we can never put the genie back into the bottle. And you'd be like, I don't know, put on the mask. And they slowly huff laughing gas. I failed to see the humor in it. I think we're getting worse. We might be getting worse. Also, I can't quite see. Is that a Seinfeld emote, or is that Nicolas Cage? I can't quite tell. Like, if you squint real hard, I feel like you can't tell the difference between the two. For maybe ironic reasons. Anybody want to tell me what the early life on Nicolas Cage is? Just out of curiosity. Round and round we go, boys. Where we'd stop, nobody knows. Oh, she can block my... No! I can't see. I don't know how to get back up from here. Am I just kind of trapped here? On the wrong side, too? Fuck me. Alright, I guess we'll just... I mean, there's no enemies, right? So... we really can just... walk back through. You guys want to see our handiwork here? Well, we killed these guys. We came over here. We had to juke left. Smash out this hag. Like a bad Friday night. Then came up here. Right, to this bitch. Annoyingly persistent. We gotta get this dude. Hello. Okay. Back over to here. This is such a this level is such a technical nightmare. You stupid dumb bitch. God, I hate them so much. There are like 0 checkpoints in this, by the way. So we can get a decent amount farther and still have to do this dumb bullshit. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of poorly designed, but whatever. Because, like, imagine a person that's a little bit less determined. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a reasonable person would stop doing something after about 10 deaths. Maybe I'm wrong for that. But, where are we sitting at right now? And, of course, my phone's dead. $168? Okay. 18 deaths in, though. For this? Uh-oh. Yeah, 18 deaths in is crazy. Almost 19. Held block, by the way. Did nothing. Ew, gross. I didn't know that one had worms coming out of his head. Nasty. 19 deaths and counting. Horrific. It's a horrific amount of deaths. I haven't even encountered a boss. This is just environmental factors. Imagine my step counter in this game, though. This is easily 10,000 steps. No question. This is easily 10,000 steps. You know the last time I got 10,000 steps? That was in Las Vegas. Okay. In 9-inch heels. So, this game is arguably more difficult than that. Which is bananas. Come here. "20 deaths. Crazy. Is it dead again? Why are none of my cables working for anything? Maybe talk about that. You remember you used to buy a charging cord and that would last you like years. And that thing would just be bent to shit, you know? Like at a certain point it's more tape than phone cord, but it still worked. And yet now I feel like I buy phone cords or just charging cords in general, phone or otherwise. And they're not even like physically damaged, but they just like suck ass. Like, did we get our copper from Ed Nazir? So, do we have a low-grade copper merchant fucking up all of our phone chargers, or? I wonder. Wow. So, the corner is certain death. Ridiculous. I have this turned on, do I not? Yeah, it's turned on. Crazy. I've lost so much ergo in this room. Just like an insane amount of ergo loss. I could have been so ergo rich in here. If only I hadn't died, not collected my ergo, and then died again. What a waste. Okay, so this is suboptimal to fight those enemies, I suppose. Okay, not bad. One sec. Guys, don't even worry. Okay. It was just a small fire. Okay. Now up the ladder we go. I killed everything up here, yeah? Oh no, that's right. I fell down and died. Damn it. Okay. Time to lock in. Lock in, clock in. Can't say the rest of that one. No! I hate these goddamn platforms so much. I'm being a little bit too cautious, but at the same time, I feel like if I'm overly aggressive, I die too. This game is all about moderation, and I simply cannot. Oh man, if only Frost was here, we could have him tell us all about the architecture of this place I hate. Frost, one day you will regale us with tales of these columns. You'll tell us all about these columns and all about these domed arches. I don't know. And if domed arches are redundant. No! I hate it here. Okay. It's not even that big of a deal, boss. Oh no. No! Oh. Okay. Take a short break. This is not at all going to plan. Ugh. Get a snack, get a drink. We will reconvene shortly. And we're back. I fear we may never make it out of this cathedral. What happens if okay, not my finest work. Every ergo I've made through all of these deaths has been lost. Oh, God forbid I don't have these 400 ergo. Like, is there any way to change that to go up? That'd be cool. Like, make a little shortcut. Yeah, I don't care about those guys anymore. Maybe I'll attack them at some point, but not today. I think I'm just getting free shot after free shot, like it's his 21st birthday. Anything cool about over here? No secret latch or anything? Okay. Man, you guys. Let this be a lesson to you. Do not buy games if you're not paying attention to what the tags are, because if I had known this was a Souls game, I would never have purchased this. Funny, haha, autism joke or no. Once again, when I bought this game, I thought this was going to be a cute little dialogue game with maybe some, like, Arkham Knight level fighting. You know what I mean? Maybe just like a little bit of like Assassin's Creed level finesse. But no. No. This is basically Twink Souls. Hi, sweetie. Want some crunchies? And so, for my hubris, now I must pay the price. No. They're just platforms. I hate it so much. This is the worst place ever. Yeah. Let's try out puppet string for a while. Why not? We'll be here a while. And once again, the whole point of a video game is to enjoy it, not to play it endlessly. You know what I mean? That's part of the reason why I stopped playing League. It stopped being enjoyable and mostly became just suffering. And I was like, this can't be healthy. There's half a number of things I could be doing that are less miserable and more productive. And so then I stopped playing it. And I'm just like, God, what a strange thing to optimize for. Like, you know what's really cool? Let's make it... Now, obviously, I don't want the game to be too easy, but, like, this is preposterous. And here's the thing. If you're gonna make a level that's like this, I don't think you would be remiss to put a, like, jumping skill for retards. You know what I mean? I would love that. Last of Us had it. Last of Us was like, do you not jump good? Here's a toggle switch. And if you don't jump good, we'll sort of kind of jump for you. And I was like, hell yeah, Last of Us. The Last of Us, I feel like, you know, gosh, why possibly would The Last of Us be so accessible? Could it be the fact that they insisted on you having an interracial lesbian couple as the protagonist? Sure. Maybe that's why that game's so accessible. But, you know, good things where they are. I think that if you're really crappy at aiming, there should be a toggle switch. You know what I mean? Because, like, isn't the point of games to play them, you know? This isn't playing a game. This is suffering. And here's the thing, if that's your prerogative, cool. But I also think that it wouldn't be that hard to put in something for retards like me, you know? Just a little handicap, you know what I mean? Like, what if my hands aren't so good? You know, which they're not. I get, like, a mega cramp if I'm having to, dash run way too much, so. No, you bitch! No, you will not knock me off this platform. I will not do this platform again. Okay. So now we just need to not die. This is our biggest goal right here. We need to not die. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be super difficult to not die. Because we go here. Here's the electric boogaloo too. Okay. So I go here and I have to... I don't understand. Is it because I'm running? What if I stand still? Oh, okay, it's because I'm running. I see. Stupid. Hit him. If I go up here, he'll wander back. Hit him with... No, hit him! Can we time this? Hit him! Hit him! Ugh. Ah. At least smash him now. No? One more time. I guess I could have just dragged him back with the puppet arm that I have equipped. Ugh. Man, if you guys are frustrated, I get it, because I'm frustrated. This is a very frustrating episode. I want to know the exact developer that worked on this. I want to know who specifically worked on this level. And I want to make a necklace out of their fingernails. Because who on earth would do this to someone? This was coded with hate in their heart, purely. And I mean, not the kind of hate in my heart, but like some real, like, devious shit, you know? Like, not on some, like, oh my. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, actually. Oh no! Stupendous. Love that for us. Okay. Now. I hate this so much. How close are we to Hello Kitty Island Adventure? 178. 80. 22 deaths. 22 deaths. Unbelievable. I don't know if I can even fit 22 deaths into this run, which means that this run is going to just be exclusively me dying in this fucking cathedral. Oh, man. A fate worse than death, truly. Whee! And there's no stargazer. This might be. This might be one of those games where it just becomes insane before we get to the ending. I would love to get to a dialogue option, you know, at some point in this game where I get to lie or tell the truth. But, you know, the whole premise that interested me about this game in the first place. Not a lot of dialogue I'm noticing in this game. It's mostly just me getting my ass kicked. If I wanted that, I'd go back to martial arts. And I want to be clear, that's not an admonishment of martial arts. That's just truly a testament to how clumsy and lack of depth perception-y. Yep, just going through the motions at this point. God, if you let him get a free hit in ever, he just beats you to death. You miss one block. And here's the thing. The people that I know that used to play Dark Souls, they're playing it on hard. They're not even playing it on the normal difficulty. So who is this for? So punishing. I mean, listen, it's probably better to have a game for niche audiences, but here's the thing. I think it's just fine, once again, to have a, like, jumping for dummies button. And just have, like, a little alert that toggles onto the screen that's like, hey, jumping for dummies enabled. I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? If you don't want it on, then, like, it won't be added to your debuffs, but I'm fine with it. Jumping for dummies, aim assist. Big hammer that moves like a small dagger, mod. Sounds good to me. Alright guys, pop quiz. What is the next enemy? Is it gonna be A, a hag, B, a duckling, or C, a washerwoman? If you guessed A, hag, you'd be correct! Can I just... You bitch. Don't fall off the platform, I'll freak out. No, you stupid bitch! Who built this cathedral? Once again, I'm burning this place to the ground. What do you mean I'm climbing rafters? Absolutely not. I'm loading charges at the base of this tower. Kaboom. This place is gonna look like Harrenhal when I'm done with it. Absolutely not. Unless there's some sort of fancy artifact down here that I desperately need, I'm burning it down. And also, like, realistically, if it's a fancy enough artifact, you would want to keep it in a place that's, like, fireproof, basically. So me burning this place to the ground would make no difference. Okay. Fun fact, if you have valuables, you should make them fireproof. Eh. No. I'm sure the anger that I feel at playing this game is boring holes in my brain like scabies. Like, there's no way it's not. There's no way. Oop, wall of text. I really wish I could figure out a way to omit RestreamBot from, like, posting all of that. Like, there's no need for it to repeat itself literally. That seems kind of ridiculous and redundant. Oh yeah, God forbid I don't retrieve my ergo from literally the reason I lost it in the first place. Not a bad chain attack. I held block. That was bullshit. Okay. So I'm calling this a washerwoman. Because she kind of looks like a washerwoman, I think. And then this is a duckling. On account that it sounds like a duckling, because they like waddle up to you all crazy. We're gonna get to the jumping level and then have to do all of this over again. I can already tell. So bad at jumping. You guys have no idea. It's really bad, the jumping. Like, the jumping really is that bad. Terrible. Probably the reason why I can't play Nintendo games. Is like, can you imagine playing Mario Kart or like Smash Bros? I can't do it. Like, I simply do not have the faculties about me to jump. I'm so tired of killing these enemies. How many deaths we at now? 82. Okay, so that's 8. That'd be 18 more deaths? Wow. Okay. I really want to know if there's like a sneaky like there's gotta be a reason. We saw some weird thing over here. Yeah, okay, so it won't let me on that ledge at all. It's the second time I've died doing that, so I'm not gonna do that again. Oh, thank you. God forbid I didn't recover that 600 ergo. That'll buy me like a whole penny's worth of influence in this game. Let's try that out for a bit. Amazing. We're never getting out of here. We're stuck in this cathedral forever. With this... Man, we can't even have sun infographics in games, you guys. Gotta be besmirched by these disgusting puddles. It's a beautiful mosaic tile. I want this in my house. I want one of these and then a moon one. And the moon one is the one I put my chaise lounge on. That's the one I chill on. Max, we're never getting out of this cathedral. Just get cozy, okay? This is where we live now. At the church. We're probably gonna have to do dark magic to get out of here, you guys. We're never getting out of here. We're gonna die here. No. That would be a blessing to die here. We will never get to die. It'll just be a continuous loop. This is purgatory. Like Dante's Inferno. Let me retrieve my ergo. Wander over here, I guess. Come here. endless cycle of death, decay, and suffering. No, absolutely. Like Sisyphus, we are bound to hell. We're never getting out of here. These images, I told you, these images are going to be burned into my computer. The moment I lay this thing to rest, it's going to have Lies of P just plasma burned into the back of it. This is worse than any virus I could have downloaded on my computer. Yes. Purgatory. Neither dead nor alive. Unable to see our God or see hell. Unbelievable. Oh no. Did anybody else have problems with this? Like, not a single other person had problems with this particular level? Because this is absurd. Obviously, I'm gonna die, like, probably 4 times more than a regular person, but, like, holy. This is an unimaginable amount of deaths. This is, like, an amount of deaths I'm taking note of. You know, this is an absurd amount of deaths. Like, somebody says, I died 50 times on a level, 3 tries. See, this is the part I hate. You know? Is I can't just, like, pass the controller. Literally no one will just do this for me. That's the part that kind of sucks about streaming, low-key. Is I can't just, like, back in the day, you know, when I was in college, I could just be like, hey, I'm not gonna make casserole anymore. I'm not gonna make mac and cheese. No more sugar cookies until somebody defeats this level for me. And they'd be like, no, you can't deny us our sugar cookies. What will we have after breakfast? You know? But now, I mean, there's no one else. We just have to suffer. Steam, figure out a way that I can have somebody... Steam should figure out a way where I can have somebody, like, port in, like an IT department, and be like, this is Jeremy from South Carolina porting in. This dumb bitch can't get past the cathedral level. I'll be like, please, help me. And the caveat is, you don't get the achievement. You know what I mean? They get the achievement. So, like, you know, whoever from wherever that ports in and helps you, they get the achievement for this game. So, like, they don't even have the... That would be cool, actually. They don't even have the game installed on their Steam, but it just says Lies of P, and they have an achievement where it's, like, defeated this level, or whatever. And people are like, what's that? And you'll be like, oh, my friend couldn't figure this out, so I did it. And that's honestly a little bit cooler than what we're doing right now. You know what I mean? Being, like, the fixer. And eventually, if you do that enough times, you should get a badge that just says the fixer. You know, like an old school mafioso. Where you're like, yeah, I mean, people can't finish games, they call me. They call me when they can't get past it. And I got it, it's light work. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I bought the game just so I could have all the achievements, fuck it, you know? I mean, I think that's a solid plan, Steam. Steam, you ever run out of ideas, you can have that one for free. Matter of fact, that'd be good to put on the Steam Cube. I'd buy the Steam Cube specifically if that was a function. If that was a feature on the Steam Cube where it's like any other person with a Steam Cube can like port into your game vis-a-vis the Steam Cube, and you approve them, right? Like any other port interaction where you're like, you know, Dog the Bounty Hunter 37 would like to assist you in your game, and you'd be like, yes, please. You know, and then they come in and they play the game for you. And then for streamers, right, even better, you add that person as a friend on Steam, and then they get to be the hero. You know, they get to come in and they get to be like, by the way, this is only for like, this is a feature almost exclusively for dumb bitches like me. And I'm like, listen. I'm just saying, there's a market for it. You know what I mean? Do you know how much work I'd have to do to have someone, like, solve this specific part of the game for me in the current setting? No, I don't want to be murdered up here, okay? Ugh. Oh. Okay. Now we go here. I guess I'm gonna switch to this. Shit! Oh, that scared me, and all the cats. My bad. None of us liked that. None of us were happy about that. We all hated that. No, Rents, don't take advantage of this. Come on. You do not need more crunchies. He's getting weighed tomorrow. I can't. He's been taking advantage of my dour disposition. And he's been just consuming mass. Oh, so it saved that I came in here. I didn't have to come up here. Damn it. Oh, hello, long-lived crow. This is... This is so hard. This game is so hard. I am straight up not having a good time. This is... Gosh. Why would you not? Like, for obvious reasons, I would want her dead. It does not also sharpen it when it applies the fire effect. Okay. And not a stargazer to be seen. There should be a stargazer in this room. Are you joking? There's no reason for there to not be a stargazer in this room. Okay, and then we head up here. And to my infinite displeasure, it's a jumping area. Hooray! Awesome. Wild dashing jump. Ooh. Oh, cool. It's not poison down there anymore. Nice. Except now I'm disoriented. I can't remember where I came from. Whoops. Wait for there to be a gap in the cogs. So after this one. Yay! We did it! Okay. That wasn't too bad. That was scary, though. I guess I'm gonna fucking fall through the floor or something equally stupid. So at least I don't have to deal with the decay or whatever. Aw, damn it! Did I just go back the other direction? Max, don't say a word. Do not say a word. I hate it. I don't want to jump and run. Okay. Some fucking brute over here or something, I guarantee it. Is that a stargazer? I don't know. I don't know if I should trust you or not. Far too scary. Not really sure what that did, but... didn't improve things over there. Guys, I'm so scared. I don't want to have to go through all this again. That looks suspicious as hell. Of course. Don't do this first. I feel like that's a trap. If this is a boss room. This seems like a boss room. I hate it in here already. How'd I fucking know? How'd I know? I want a better look at it. No. Come on, there's gotta be... I'm not close enough to the ending to just make this next game. No! Nah, there's no way that's a stargazer. Hold on. One sec. Go forward. All of these things should be quartz. The fact that they're not listed, it just... Guys, I'm just like going through it right now. Okay. Oh, okay, now there's a shortcut. Nice. When it has its shield up, strike it in the back. I'm so frightened right now. I have been stuck in this cathedral for max how many deaths in a row? What's 187 minus 50? Or 150, rather. So, well, more than that. Because 150 was the amount of deaths I had last game. So I've been stuck here for a long time. And there's no stargazer. And now I have to defeat this enemy. And it's a complicated... 37 plus, right? So this is a very complicated enemy. And I have no health potions. And I hate it here. So... I have one. I suppose there's nothing to do. This is so hard. Yes. If I could have somebody else play this for me, I would. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, at no... Some games I'm like, oh, I'll do it myself. Not this one. This one's hard. That's true. And I don't have really any health potions, so let's just max throwables, I suppose. No, 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 what are you doing? Run! Do not let him get a hold of you. Run out of this door. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, that's so incredibly irritating. Go right. What about that? Okay. Run! Yeah. Well, now what? Now I'm just up here. Go outside. I have no more throwables, I don't think. I only have consumables. Ah! Does his health, does his health go up if I'm not attacking him? Oh, sorry, wall of text. 1 second. Go outside, then left. Okay, hold on. Okay. There's a platform so you can gain access to a shortcut to the Stargazer. Yeah, I need a Stargazer. I need a Stargazer so bad it's not even... It's... Outside. Then left. Oh, yeah, that... Do I jump on this? Go down through the platforms. Platform. Platform. Okay. Then okay. Ugh. Over here? To this horrible woman? Even further down. Okay. Go down further. Okay. Next time. Okay. Oh, this is at the very bottom. Okay. I have no idea. No, don't go up yet. But I'm at the very bottom. Go back to the Stargazer. To recharge your cells. Okay. Recharge my cells. Oh, is that what does that? That moving platform is a shortcut to go up. Okay. Can I level anything up at all? Of course not. You're impossible. Assemble weapons. Did I get any new weapons? I don't think so. I only have one of those. Legion charges. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Max is a monster. He doesn't give me any. I quite literally didn't. I said Souls-like. What do you mean Souls-like? Dark Souls-like is what that tag means. I didn't even see that. I was like, oh, a cutesy little dialogue game where every lie brings you closer to humanity, but every truth keeps you more of yourself. You know what I mean? And I was like, what a fun allegory for autism, you know what I mean? Because people do not like hearing hard truths. They do not. Turns out, they hate it, in fact. Okay. So now we go up. Oh, up, up, up. Can only go up from here. Up, up, up. Where the cloud's gonna be. Up, up. I believe that's Shania Twain. I could be wrong. It's over here, yes? Or even higher. Nope, right there. Okay, well at least I don't have to jump through all those fucking platforms again. Because, oh my god, that was annoying. Okay. Alright, so now that we've got that guy. May as well just fight him. Where'd he go? Oh no. Is there a way to just open that door? Why, hello there. It's me. Okay. Come on. Oh. Oh. Oh, gosh. Hee. Use a flame dagger. Okay. doesn't have as good a... Oof. Well, the good news is we can just go up that platform and try to kill him again. Flame dagger is much faster. Woo! Honestly, my spirits are so much... Yes, this is my first Souls game. I've seen people play Souls before, though. One of my college roommates was really into Dark Souls. So I've seen it. So the moment I saw, like, the crates and stuff kind of stacked up on the boardwalk, I knew. I was like, oh, fuck, this looks familiar. And of course, people said nothing. People said absolutely not. I died, like, 250 times playing Dead Space, which was the last game that they picked, which, oh gosh, if I could... listen. You guys picked Dead Space. I died 250 plus times. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to play a nice little dialogue game. I'm going to play Liza P. And you guys didn't say shit. You guys were like, perfect. This is the best case scenario. Our stupid queen will play this game. And we will watch her die thousands of times. Historically, more deaths, potentially, I will have in this game than people in the Middle Ages during the plague. Okay, so at the very least, I can retrieve my ergo. Very important to me. And I thought, oh, what a cute little dialogue game. How sweet. Nah, that's not cool. But I am not fuerte. And also, like when you fight the brute in Dead Space, it's very hard to get behind him. Jeez. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, it won't let me. Oh shit, no. Run! What about? Whoops. Wait. I have Legion charges. Oh. Nope, he got me. Dead. Ergo items to upgrade. Okay. How many did I lose? I lost 200, whatever. Okay, so this is a... I can't see what kind of ergo it says. Dim, vivid, radiant, resplendent. Okay. I have that many ergo. Now, what do I upgrade and how? Gazer? Upgrade. Equipment. Level up. Okay. But what do I level up? I can level up one whole thing for all that. I feel it should be this. Stamina and health. Which one's stamina? If it can be only one, then it must be that. What build am I running? You guys are so silly. You guys are so funny. You think I have a plan for this? Not die, that's my plan. I like running a melee build. But, a lot of this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I understand that's health. This is stamina. This is... I'm not really sure. This is... Again, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. Technique? What technique? Right? Oh, I can't remove those. Okay. Here's the equipment that I have. I have this, and this, and this, and this. And also this. I like this, but I think that it wants me to do these instead. Which one of these is better? Like, stamina-wise. Why is everything equally distributed? What do you mean? Explain. Guys, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you mean this? Am I supposed to be stat dumping in one of these? Is that why we're dying a bunch? It was not made clear to me how I was supposed to distribute these things. So, open weapon of choice. The weapon I would like, the one I think is the coolest, is this one. I like this. Glaives are sick. But I feel like it's not as fast as I need it to be with how fast the enemies are. Even though, look at motivate it has me. See? Okay. So this one's technically better. This one's terrible. This one's also not great. So this one's better. B scaling. Okay. And I mean this so serious, you guys. Explain it to me like I'm retarded. The higher the letter, the better the scaling. Well, I mean, okay. Yeah, that tracks. Most grading systems are like that. Is there an S? Or is the highest it can be A? I love glaives. I think that they're a really good weapon. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. I would say a good quarter of the deaths are just my complete lack of direction and just general clumsiness, guys. So try to level up that thing your weapon has the best scaling in. Oh, okay. Alright. Yes. Will that number go up? Or will that letter go up? Like if I max that, will that improve vis-a-vis me leveling up that particular weapon? Like if I level up the weapon, does that improve the score? Oh, I missed it. Fuck. It's fine. Flip up, and now for me. Okay. Guys, you don't want to see me try and ride an escalator. It's not good. Oh, no, all the monsters reset when you die. I'm gonna have to rain check that. My thing is totally empty. And I'm hoping that my dumbass succeeds this time. Okay, so I think that I can... If he comes over here, I can jump down on him. Wow, that was ridiculous. Okay. Stupid. Why am I not dodging? Why am I not dodging at all? Oh, I can't see. That was horrendous. Okay. So when I'm locked in, I can't dodge. It won't let me. Come on. No! Get off of here. Scaling will do 5 more damage if you upgrade the technique, but only a few more if you upgrade. Okay. No, not character. Legion charge. Nice. Does this guy... His health reset? We're gonna test the theory. Woof. Whoops. Okay. I think now that we've gotten to that guy, we go Legion Arm, Flamio, okay, We can do nothing else. We gotta do massive amounts of fire damage to this guy, I think. I think that's the move. And instead of continuing to die horrifically, we won't be doing that. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, these shortcuts have very much increased my will to live in this game. Because, oh my god, if I had to go through those beams one more time. Absolutely not. My inventory is heavy. Yeah, that's weird because there's nothing in here I can use. You know what I mean? Like, I have all these potions. But... shock break disruption. Like, what's so heavy? Is it because I'm carrying all of these? Because I don't mind getting rid of armor or whatever. It says that I can't get rid of some of these things, so like I don't want to hold these things. I don't need them on me. Equipment. And I don't want all of these either. These are excessive. Only the things you equip not own. Okay. So, under usable items. Yeah, I don't know what I have that's so heavy. I'm a bit of a loot goblin too, so unfortunately. Increases damage inflicted on puppets. I already have that equipped. Pictures. Okay, so these things? Or these? You mean? So... this stuff? Not the belt. First option. So if I got rid of this, drop the wrench. Jeez. I don't know how to parry. I would... Also, my reaction time is very slow, unfortunately. You guys would not be the first people to let me know about that. A very mean Arab taught me that when I was in physics, so the reaction speed is so much slower than it should be. Jeez. Oof. Okay, so how do you parry? Yeah. Okay. Once again. Use storage. Store. Store. Like the block button. Okay. Hi, squirrel. Oh, hi, baby. Wall of text. You having a good day? You doing lots of squirrel stuff? You do not need more snacks. I am aware. She wants me to make her blueberry waffles, but I won't let her. She is permitted a teeny tiny WAFFLE if her diet is proper, but it has not been. So, how does one parry? I think I went in here. Did I get that yet? No, I did not. So for weight, the only thing that's count is equipped weapon and amulet. Interesting. Okay. Wow. You really kicked my ass there, you guys. Okay. How do we do this parry business? Oh. Oh man, don't slash us to death. We're already dead. That was better. I feel like that was the best one so far. Hi, kitties. A block right before he attacks. So it's like a block and then counter. Okay. Hi, squirrel. No, you don't need more crunchies. You and your brother have abused the crunchy system for the last solid month. I'm certain Runs has gained at least another pound. I'm so frustrated with how gluttonous my little toad is. And his brother is skinnier than ever. The duality of having twin cats with opposite eating appetites is exhausting. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm going to try to not fuck this up. Now we're on fire. Oop. Ooh. Oh no, I can't see. Ah. Come here. Come to this door. God. Guys, I got bad news. Okay. This is only chapter 4 of 11. Walk to your right when he does the shield, okay? Mm-hmm. We've got like 40 more minutes on the clock. We can do it. We can defeat him. Yo, this elevator honestly is such a godsend. I could have been rich from all the ergo I just wasted in this entire cathedral. I could have been so rich. Okay. From the top. Oh, God forbid I don't collect my 77 ergo. Okay. Oh, I went left. I don't know left and right. I'm sorry. Ah. What the hell was that? Can anybody explain that to me? What was that? How did I do that? And how do I do that again? I feel like Prometheus discovering fire. What was that? This game's secret perk, is that the moment you start to lose hope, it excites you, and it's like, what if? We notice you've died 100 times in a row. What if? I just throw in a little special move for you. Yeah, how do I do that again? Temporarily reduces presence. Interesting. Major charge. Temporarily increases special resistance. Nope. Not that. Okay. What? Like Icarus, I think I may have flew too close to the sun on that one, you guys. How many deaths are we at? We have 4 deaths until I change the difficulty. Guys, that's so many. It's okay. I somehow knew this was going to happen, you know? It's just... Now, mind you, the moment that we hit 200, I do accrue a double death penalty for every death. Just so that we can keep accurate accounting. But to get there so soon... Next boss has some of my favorite clips. Really. I'm excited to hear some fucking dialogue in this game. My god, it's just the sounds of, like, wet vocal cords. The last 4 levels. God. Okay. I'm gonna try to not suck so bad at this, but... get a lot of that too, but he does have some quips. Dude turns into a giant acid monster. Nice. What are we at now? Oh god, don't attack when he has the shield out. Okay. But doesn't he have the shield out just indefinitely? Hey, listen, as long as you guys will still enjoy the gameplay, even though I'm playing it on, what is it, like butterfly kisses or something like that. It's like, I remember being very upset just when he's blocking. Also, Team Black all the way, by the way. Just so you know. Team Green is, Team Green are the usurpers. And I've always said that. Okay, so... This is a little bit like gambling, because I'm like, anytime we get in below 50%, he's just gonna clown me in the Discord server. Oh no! Move to the right and hit him while he's blocking. Okay. Guys, I appreciate you being the hype squad, because this is so disheartening. This game is so hard. This is like playing Return to the King by yourself. Actually, scratch that. That's easier. 2, 3. I think soon. Oh, whoop. Wait, no! Oh, that was a perfect opportunity, damn it! Oh no! I'm way too slow to pick up on that. Damn it, no! Shit. No! Run! Run, Twink, run! Woo! Is he gonna reset if I'm not in this room? I feel like that's the case. Damn. I know. Okay. We got one more. I'm gonna grab a water real quick. I'm gonna refill that because I do owe you guys a hydrate. Maybe I'm just, guys, maybe I'm just dehydrated. Maybe that's been the problem this whole time, okay? Maybe I'm just thirsty. So, I'll be right back, and we're gonna see if we can kill this guy before the 200 mark. Get a snack, get a drink, be right back. Did I just catch you having fun? My baby. I love the Boondocks. You just trying to catch me soft launching the hard R. Once again, Max. I see your game. You're like, ooh, if I just get her in a pure frustration state, we're gonna make internet history. Maybe. Maybe. Woo! Okay. Back to the mini boss fight, because he's not even the boss. I really don't understand what is such a big deal about, like, the hard R. I've definitely said way meaner stuff to people that weren't slurs. What do I think of the game so far? I hate it so much. I hate this game so much. I just wanted to play a little dialogue puppet, and yet I'm just getting the tar beaten out of me. I've been in this cathedral, right? I just, in the last, like, maybe 12 deaths, unlocked the shortcuts to this. So I've just been climbing rafters in this fucking level for, like, 40 plus deaths. An absurd amount of deaths. Okay, so we're gonna be on fire now. Okay. Yeah, it is 100% skill gap. Oh, you prick. Block! What are you doing? Block! Man, you missed one block. 2 in a row. Okay. Well, that's the magic 200, isn't it? It's like watching your odometer roll over, but it's way sadder. Dang. Wait, do we have one more? Oh, woo! Okay. I was like, come on, you guys. That didn't seem like enough. Alright. We got one more in us. What if this is the one, you guys? What if this is the time the slot machine hits? You know? We could be being showered in nickels right now, you guys. What is it? Hot as a $2 pistol or something like that? Woo! Fast as a... What are these... What's the folksy euphemism I'm trying to remember right now? Something as a... You know... The implication being that something's stolen. Woo! Okay. This elevator is worth so much. You have no idea. This elevator makes me so happy. This elevator makes me happier than some of my previous relationships. And I'll say that right now. Because it is helping me more than a few of my previous boyfriends. There, I said it. One of which, by the way, wouldn't let me play The Witcher. I had to wait, like, 5 years after we broke up to get to play The Witcher 2 and The Witcher 3. Oh, are you sure you don't want to just watch me play The Witcher? No. Ah. And see, I know you can't block those, but I'm too slow. Which one? The gay one? Ooh. Hold on. Oof. Man, got my glaive spinning like a ninja blender. That's cold. No, so okay, so Time Capsule. First of all, here's the crazy part. Time Capsule tried to get me into Venture Brothers, and I was like, not watching this gay shit. But the real reason that I didn't want to watch it, right, is not because I don't like Venture Brothers. I do like Venture Brothers. It's because Butterfly's guidance. Come on, you guys. Like, could they have picked? Could they have picked a sadder name? Butterfly's guidance. Guys, we're gonna be playing on Butterfly Kisses level. It's like Weenie Hut Jr. Come on. Anyway, so Time Capsule was like, oh, watch Venture Brothers. I'm like, I'm not watching this. And the real reason I didn't want to watch it is because he couldn't wash his own dishes or do his own laundry or this or that or the third. And I was like, I'm not watching cartoons with my son. You know what I mean? Like, no. And then years later, I watched Venture Bros. I'm like, Venture Bros kind of slaps. Like, honestly. But I just wasn't in the mindset because I was like, I have to be the parent in this relationship. And it's really, like, making me kind of a bummer. You know what I mean? Which, like, what a terrible place to be in, you know? And at the time, I remember The Witcher 3 had, like, just came out. Because it was just, like, the 10th year anniversary or something like that, wasn't it? So he just got that game. And so he played through The Witcher 2, because he'd already played The Witcher 1. Or I guess it'd just be The Witcher. So he had The Witcher 2, and he played through it. And I was like, ooh, that's cool. I bet I would like that game. And he's like, oh, no. No, 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 no. And I'm just like, whatever. Like, I'm not like... And by the way, at this time, I'm maining Zyra support for his, like, League of Legends account. So I'm just like... Alright, I can't just be getting ballsy because it's Butterfly guidance. Pinocchio! Anyway, so I finally got The Witcher, and I feel like The Witcher 3 is one of my most played games. Like, it's in my... Finally. That was unfortunate. Okay. And then this opens. Corpse after corpse left in its wake. Type shit. That's another game. Shadow of Mordor, I believe. I'm just like, wow, cool, a foe system. He's like, no, no. Much too much of a game for you. Okay. Didn't see the kill? What do you mean, didn't see the kill? You know, Max, you've gotten real lazy since you don't have to count the death counter. Well, see, at the time, and I know this is going to be very hard to understand. At the time, I was playing on basically a worse version of the laptop that I have now. It's terrible.
But
and
Bishop Andreas once told me, always be true to myself.
No, really? Well, just know it was close, because I only have one, health potion. Okay, so we got to the Stargazer. That's not bad. We made it to the Stargazer. An insane ending to the stream, but I'm glad that we're not, at the very least, at a loss. Oh, who's this terrified woman? Let's talk to her. Hello.
I'm surprised to see who's, well, alive.
Me too.
Oh, where are my manners? I'm Cecile, and I serve the Archbishop. I'm the only one left. Everyone's dead. From the
A nun?
petrification disease, or
This
from the
nun?
monsters. I didn't die.
Bro, she looks like she has
But my
cholera.
heart breaks more each day. Can you
I shouldn't be
give me
surprised. The entire time we were
Bring
watching
me
Contracted,
the
Max was
holy
like, smash,
mark
smash,
from the
smash, smash, smash.
Archbishop's
I'm like,
quarters?
she's rotting.
The Archbishop was a true saint. He was my savior.
Impossible.
If I write his words into my heart, maybe it'll give me the strength to carry on.
She's white from
I
cholera.
can't die.
She has
But
tuberculosis.
perhaps this can help me live again.
What do you mean you
Please,
can't die?
Bring me the holy mark.
Show me that
as
wrapped up
quickly as
hand,
you
actually.
can.
I don't know. I'm pretty suspicious of you, lady. Max is actually the sole member of the Snow Bunny Alliance. Wow, so it looks like more places that I can get lost in. Ah! What the hell? What the fuck was that? What was that? What the hell was that? I'm getting out of here. This is crazy. Okay, so yeah, The Witcher is awesome. And the moment I played through the entirety of The Witcher 2, and I will say this, I think I did have a little bit of trouble with the Chiron. But it was ultimately, it was alright, you know what I mean? And then The Witcher 2 was pretty good. I liked it. But then The Witcher 3 was like, I had so much fun playing the Wild Planet. Sometimes I just boot that up and just, like, roam around, you know? I would have rather had The Witcher 4 be like a prequel Witcher, where you're playing as like a Witcher before Geralt. So what I would have liked to see is, instead of playing like my age Ciri, which is like a little bit not cool of them to choose, how dare you, it would have been to play as like Witchers from like before all the monsters left. So you start off and you like, you know, like, and maybe I'm crazy for wanting like an MMO style Witcher game, but basically Skyrim, you know what I mean? Basically Skyrim, but you choose your Witcher house, and based off of whichever Witcher house you choose, that's like the storyline you get. So if you choose like School of the Cat, they're like, oh, you guys are a bunch of thieves or whatever. Or you play like, you know, it's like the bear, the griffin, the cat. There's like 5 Witcher schools. Bear, griffin, cat, wolf, and I want to say it's some poison damage one. What is it? Witcher schools. It is... Ah, here it is. School of the Viper. Interesting. School of the Griffin. Ooh, a new Witcher game's in the development. Cool, that's awesome. School of the Cat, School of the Griffin, School of the Wolf, the Viper, the Bear. What's this other one? Is that a Manticore? You don't say. Are you playing as a dark elf thief? Okay. Now let's see. Is there a way to... Khajiit? Oh, and Khajiit has wish if you have coin. Okay, so this is going to be our end out screen. Perfect. So, I guess every single time I play something in, every single time I play something in a library, I feel the need to plug the fact that I wrote 2 books. I wrote a vampire romantasy about a sunshine vampire and a stormy cloud grumpy farm girl that go on an adventure to reclaim a kingdom he's supposed to be ruling. It's very Ezio Auditore meets let's see, like maybe Jude Duarte, if that tracks. And I am supposed to be writing. How dare you? How dare you? Unbelievable. You know this is the end of the stream, right? You're just cutting off my ad. Ugh, that's right. I guess I do owe you a hydrate. Unbelievable. You're such a hater. Alright, so let's see. Today is Monday. Wednesday I will be doing book club where we'll be reading part 2 of Lonesome Dove. Then Friday we'll pick back up here on our Twink Soul stream. And then Saturday we'll be doing yet again another book club reading. And then probably Sunday we'll be able to watch part 2. I didn't think that the pacing on that was too crazy. And there you go. So that's our next couple of days schedule. I will see you guys on the next one. I can't believe we hit 200 deaths. But I will be putting a little disclaimer up at the top here that explains that we are playing on easy mode with the 2 death penalty for next time, so I don't forget. So, I'll see you guys on it. Welcome, Def. Oh, hey, speaking of, while I'm here, I'm gonna look up that second account. Go ahead and follow on either Twitch or YouTube. I care not. They are both pretty much the same to me. But if you follow on YouTube, I have a separate system that keeps track of you guys' channel points, basically. So if you have an account on YouTube that you would like to claim for your channel points on YouTube, I will add those so that you guys can get cool stuff like level ups in the Discord. It is one of the easiest ways to level up once you guys go up a few levels. But there's... Ugh, of course it needs updated. Alright, well, I will check in on that